my nightmare.
Okay, what's up, everybody? We are back with motherfucking season 3. That's 6 fingers, I guess, but y'all know what I mean. Season 3. Season 3 of Man of Horror. Before I even keep going, I just want to say I appreciate all the support, all the love. And again, for the third year in a row, I'm running for Face of Horror. So
Okay.
look out for that link coming soon.
Gotta
It's
get
my
them folks in
year.
there when the link come.
I'm telling you, it's my year. Cause like, come on. But if you've watched specifically season 2, like I believe you were on an episode or two on season 1, but season 2 it was like
A
pretty
lot.
much, yeah, it was like, and I thought, well, why not add her to the show? It just makes
Okay.
sense at this point. So as I was saying towards like the end of season 2, that I would have a co-host this season, and said co-host is to my right. Yes. Bree, the motherfucking scream queen. Let them
Okay.
know. Let them know. You know. So like I said, if you seen, then this is something that you already knew was coming, and if not, then this is a new message for you.
Hey.
Welcome to the show, and this is
Thank
what the fuck
you.
we do.
Okay.
Thank you so much for agreeing to do it too. Like it's not
It was
doing this, and it's
uh
not your like initial idea or thing, like, so agreeing to do that it means a lot. But you've always been like super supportive, so
always, forever and always.
yes. We've known each other since second grade, y'all. That's a long time. We're in our 30s.
Long
um
time.
but if you just want to let the people know, like, just a little bit about yourself and why you like horror.
um a little I feel like I don't know myself now.
Well, I'll say the best thing, one of my favorite things, is that she's a fucking chef, just to let y'all know.
Yeah, I
Mama be
cook and
cooking
I
it up.
bake. Like
Yeah.
baking is really like my thing. I love to cook, but baking, like I talk to you all day about food, like about from everywhere. One of my favorite classes in college was our food and culture class. Like it just opened your mind up
Yeah.
into so much different stuff that we black. We didn't eat butter chicken
Right.
growing. That's not
And
what we was.
fucking raspberry tarts and shit. Like, yeah.
Like we was that, so it was, yeah, food is amazing to me, so like that's my thing, the kitchen,
And
that's
I'm
my
always
space.
down to be whenever I can, when I'm in the city, I'm always down to be a taste tester.
Okay.
Listen.
um I mean, yeah, but horror, like since I was a little kid, let's watch scary
Hmm.
movies. Like me and my
Yeah.
nephews and my brother, like let's scream, let's watch it. Like
Okay.
we watching all the Freddy's, we watching all the Jasons, we watching all of it, Chucky's, let's watch it.
Let's
So
watch
like,
it. Yeah.
just since we was kids, that's always just been like, yeah, we gotta watch it. Even corny
Yeah.
stuff like Killer Clowns for Outer Space. That was my mom's type of
Yeah.
vibe. She didn't like horror movies for real because The Omen scared the crap out of her, so she never
Hmm.
watched another one. But she would watch stuff like that, or like Lake Placid, like
Yeah.
sci-fi kind of horror. Like she
Mm,
know it's not real.
my
She know
mom
it's
is the one who got me into Michael Myers. Like,
a
because that
word.
was all, she don't really watch horror for real, but like Halloween just her shit. Like she just loved Halloween
Okay,
movies for whatever
okay.
reason. So
Love
she was the one
Halloween.
that when I was a kid was on Halloween was like, let's watch Michael Myers. And I'm like, okay, watch it. Like, like what's this about? And this terrified me. The idea of Michael Myers terrified me, but I wanted more. I wanted to keep watching it every Halloween. Like if it's been a long time since I've been home on Halloween, but like if I can be around my mom on Halloween, we are watching Halloween.
Okay.
You're gonna watch that.
Okay.
Real quick, do you think some of that coming in early like comes with having older siblings and like older cousins and shit because they watching the shit and you like with them? So it's like, oh,
Oh, for
okay,
sure. Because who else would I watch
yeah,
it with? Like,
yeah, like
I was already too young for some of the like rated R stuff, so my mom was never going for none of that. But if Damien brought, if that was the movie he picked at Hollywood Videos, I'm watching it. I'm watching
okay.
it.
Listen, oh my, I love that I didn't have. It doesn't sound good, but whatever. It helped me expose myself to the world. I didn't have like parents that were like, "Oh, this is too," like maybe when we were like 2 or 3, but even then it was like, yeah, whatever. So like I still remember a scary movie. We went to Hollywood Video, like legit. And that was like a thing on Friday nights until mom ended up meeting this bootleg man, and then she just came home
Okay,
with movies
bootleg
every
man.
week. Like came home with movies every week. But before then, you know, it was the Blockbuster Hollywood, all that. And it's 2000, so I'm barely even 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And nigga, I got a scary movie. And it's okay.
We're like 8, 9 at the time. Like
I watched this shit out of scary movie that whole weekend. It was like the best thing I ever seen. And I was just like, it combined, you know, my love for scary shit. I was like, I was a Goosebumps kid, you know, like Are You Afraid of the Dark? Shit like that.
my
So it was
brother had the
like
Goosebumps books, so I would read them. I was like into books when we were
What?
little, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna read. And I'm like, they make movies. I'm like,
Right.
what?
Yeah, I used to collect the books like Pokemon cards. It was like, oh wait, you got which one? Because sometimes I have more than one because I would thrift to get some, and I just grab a bunch at once. You know, like it was just like, but yeah, and seeing scary movie, and I was like every bit of 8, 9 years old, and just being completely fucking enamored. Like I was
Yeah,
already into
watching those
goofy
like
ass
Freddy
comedy and
Kruegers.
adult comedy.
Oh yeah.
Mix that with like shit I'm scared of. I was like, oh, this is great. Yeah. So today I thought that we could do a review and rating of Quiet Place Day 1 and do a list of our top 5 monster movies. Which one do you want to do first? I'll let you pick.
We can do the review first.
Okay.
It'll be a little longer than the list, so go
That
ahead.
makes sense. Okay.
Oh, maybe.
Okay. Well, yeah, it depends. It's fine. We can do that first either way. First, I do want to say I love the casting. I miss seeing Lupita in horror. I just love. I can watch
enjoy
anything with
seeing her
Lupita in
in
general.
So like you ended
Yeah,
up, I'm gonna watch it.
yeah,
Except,
pretty much.
yeah, there's one
Then
movie.
the other guy, I forgot his name,
She in
but
12 Years a
he's pretty
Slave?
good.
Because I didn't see that. That was a movie I wasn't gonna see. If she's
Yeah, I didn't
see that.
around that time. I just was over Slave. I haven't. It's so many slave or like civil rights movies that I just haven't seen because I'm over it. So, and it's not to disrespect our ancestors. Thank y'all so fucking much. But
so Hidden Figures,
I am tired. I am
Good
tired.
Oh yeah, like
I still ain't seen the fucking Help. And I recently was like, damn, I kind of want to see this because I saw some clips.
So I saw The Help. I saw The Help. That was good. But like Hidden Figures and stuff, that was good. Hidden Figures was amazing actually. But anyway, off topic.
Yes. Right. But yeah, so the first thing or not the first, the other thing I wanted to say real quick before we like go deeper, I don't feel like this movie was necessarily needed.
No.
It was cool. It was a good movie. It had some nice moments, but like it didn't add anything new. We already know how they die. We already know they just fucking crash landed one day. We know that they can't hear past water, so it wasn't anything different or new that they added with this movie. It was just like intense as hell.
Yeah. It gave you a character that I mean, we couldn't really tell at first, like
what was
like
going on?
Rehab, a hospital,
and
then it was like hospice. Okay, you're dying. Got it.
You're right.
So now you introduce a main character that's dying anyway in a situation that's basically apocalyptic.
Right.
Everybody about to die at some point. So, okay. That was probably the most interesting part about it because she knew she was getting ready to die just naturally, and she still helped that man. She didn't have to help no.
And still fought. Like that was the thing. Not to say she should have just laid back and just died, but like throughout, she's like, you know,
she did all of that to live for, I guess, to live for a few hours, whatever that was, and last when she decided to help him and stuff, and like, this what is gonna be it.
Well, let's get to that part. She wanted her fucking pizza, and it was pissing me off. It's like there's this whole thing, and I guess knowing that she is in hospice, maybe it's something related to a memory or something that she's.
Yeah, like, they don't really give us even before too much about the pizza.
But like even before the aliens hit, the guy's like, we have a trip in the city, and they like, get off the bus, and he's like, well, we got to get back. They're calling us. Something's going on in the city. Let's get back. She's like, but we got to get pizza. And he's like, well,
adamant about getting. She's like, no,
we'll just order it. She's like, no, we're in the city. Let's just get it. And it was just like,
we're here.
Fuck this pizza.
What's so good about this damn pizza?
Between the pizza and the fucking cat.
Like you said, I don't understand why she just didn't die. But I guess then we wouldn't have a movie.
Right.
Because that was
like, go ahead.
The support cat wasn't the problem that she had it, but it was like, one, how the fuck did the cat keep up so well?
Man, and it kept refinding her and shit, which was like, okay. But the fact that she just kept trying to save it is really like, I'm sorry, maybe it's just because I'm not a pet person for real. As soon as that bitch ran off, what about? Oh, that's crazy. Like that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Well, I love my dog. I've had her almost 10 years. I'm definitely gonna be sad to maybe try to call her to me, but in that situation, you can't make no noise. So it's like,
oops.
What do you do? Like, but it's definitely not to go look for them.
There was like the scene, like in the beginning, like after everything initially happens, they're on the bus and they land and all that shit. She wakes up in like a church.
Yeah.
And the guy's like covering up her mouth like, bitch.
Oh,
and she looks for her.
Was that after the diner they got locked in, or was that the church they found their way into after they got off the bus?
That was a church after the bus.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And she had literally woke up because after the shit hit the bus and everything, it was just like dust everywhere. She just kept seeing motherfuckers get snatched off, and then she got hit with something and passed out. So she woke up in the church, and they're like, don't make no noise, bitch. And here go the dumbass cat running, trying to get out the fucking door. And instead of letting the cat just go, she go chase after the bitch to try and save it. After the motherfucker's bell just ringing and shit, I'm just like, seriously?
He about to get y'all killed, and you worried about him living.
Cool.
It's not a good idea.
Fuck these cats.
I can't stand to see stupid decisions. Ooh, I hate a stupid decision in a scary movie. Like a blatant stupid decision.
Blatantly stupid, yeah. Because you don't know what the fuck is going on. And your cat, one, has a bell on. There's no way to remove it without making some kind of noise, for real. It's small, so it has a bigger chance of surviving than you. Like, just let that cat go.
Oh my God.
So
yeah, the cat would have just had to meet me where we was when we got safe or something.
That's it.
Because in the moment, I'm not chasing after you.
Not at all. So then, like after the church part, she's like, okay, I'm about to go to Brooklyn. Like she wrote it down on the paper or some shit, or Harlem or something, wherever the fuck. And the guy's like, what? I'm gonna get that pizza. I rolled my eyes so hard. I was like, bitch, if you don't let this pizza go, I'm gonna get my pizza.
We was in the car and I'm like, lady, this place just got tore up. And already before they get to the scene, I'm like, is the place even still standing?
Like, hello?
And then she, do they make it to the pizzeria first, or does she go to her apartment? No, she goes to the pizzeria first.
Is that the pizzeria or was that just a store?
No, that was the pizza place that she went to and collapsed all in front of because it looked like a bomb was set off inside.
Oh, okay, no, that was after. That was after.
Right. So he follows her to her apartment. She looking at him like, why are you following me?
They finally talking to Rain, and she's like, you can leave me alone now, nigga. They evacuating people. They said
like,
they meet at the south.
Bye. I'm
He
going
was
to get a
like,
speak.
so I'm scared and I just don't want to die. So she's like, all right, nigga, let's go. Like,
It didn't take her too much convincing for him, a
yeah.
complete stranger, to go with her. But that made me so
Ooh.
funny. It made me laugh so hard.
So one part we missed before that was there was a part where there's like a whole bunch of people. Like after they announced, like, meet at the water, the little harbor, whatever, for evacuation, there was like a mass group of people walking versus like just a couple kind of spread out. And before
Oh
you know, there's
yeah,
more
because
and more.
at first it was literally like one person. Here's a couple little people walking.
Here and
Then
there,
it just
yeah.
turned into this large mob of silent walking, but all you can hear are the
Is the shuffling of feet. And then there was motherfuckers like with wheelchairs. So that was sweet because she started looking around like, wait. And then there was a motherfucker who had a rolling suitcase. Bitch, if you don't pick that up or drop it, either pick it up or fucking drop it. Like,
just leave it. Because you might not even make it out and you're going to be, just leave it.
And before you know it, here go the motherfucking, like.
And she was trying to protect them kids during all of that they
Mm-hmm.
randomly found, and they couldn't find their parents or nothing.
Yeah, and she just told them go.
Yep, like go ahead and go with all
Go
these
that
people
way.
to the water.
Go that motherfucking way. Which also, again, these things, you can't make noise. Did not cross anyone else's mind to just go maybe a block over and walk down or something? Like,
Look,
I would have been like,
oh,
it's a lot of y'all
in the building. Come get me during the third round of evacuations, because these motherfuckers about to die anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna just wait it out.
There was one bitch who was literally calling somebody's name. William. Slice, bitch. Why are you
literally
screaming?
Just start jumping off the tops of buildings?
Why are you screaming?
Fucking niggas up, snatching them up, slicing them up.
Yeah.
Throwing stuff at them. Like, where did y'all think they went?
Like, so the one thing that was like smart that I did like that they did, two things actually. I forgot there was one I was gonna mention earlier. When they got to the apartment and they needed to like break down the door, so they waited every time the thunder cracked and shit.
Oh yeah, that was smart. Yes.
I was like, that was smart. That was very smart.
They figured out quickly though, for that to be day one that it was noise. They figured out quickly, like, hey yo,
shut the fuck up. But I mean, essentially, that's like what your mind is gonna want to do anyway. If you see some kind of monster, it's like, bitch, oh shit. Like,
oh yeah, but I'm sure
you know
they didn't think it was like so sensitive to like if you breathe too hard, they might be able to hear you. So it's like for them to pick it up when they like,
yeah,
be quiet.
So the other thing was, and I forgot in the beginning, like the opening credits, they mentioned the sound decibels of New York. And just being really like and like it took me back to when I visited, and I was like, yeah, it's just like loud all night. Yeah. Like, is it was like I forgot the number or whatever, but it was basically saying that it matches the sound of a constant scream. I'm like, that's fucking kind of crazy if that's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm like, I believe it because New York is fucking loud. Like, it's just a loud place. The city that never sleeps, literally. So yeah, they get to the apartment and she like, well, I'm gonna go get some pizza. And he like,
he was like, bitch, you serious?
That pizza was so annoying because it just kept coming up in random moments, and she like, I had to get my pizza, bitch.
And I'm like, I get she about to die, so she like, this is what I want, so this is what
you think them niggas is back there just still making pizza?
But like, what? Like, honestly, like, what did you think was still gonna be there? So when they leave the apartment, they go to the pizzeria. It's again burnt.
Like you thought it was a whole pie, just sitting there waiting for you.
I don't know what
you can do. Heat it up. You can't put it in the microwave, bitch. Like I don't.
So they go somewhere and hide out for a little while, and he comes back with like a pizza. The cat helps save him. from one of the things. Cause why you even leaving? What you leaving for? And for it to be a pizza
So
was
stupid.
crazy. You left to get a pizza for this woman you don't even know. But you don't want to die?
But she's scared. I mean, he was scared, you know? He said it. But yeah, so at this point, yeah, they were at they just like, fuck it, we gonna stay at this fucking place. And then they notice they're like looking out and they notice survivors and shit on a boat by the water, and it's like, okay, maybe we should actually get back to trying to survive. And so they try to get there, and then like the fucking things are like starting to like
They're
line
everywhere.
up at the shore. Yeah,
they come from everywhere.
We know you bitches out there.
It's the voice that they're announcing that message over the microphone on the boats, like, hey, y'all get to this place, y'all will be evacuated, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, this just seems so
flew
dangerous.
The other way. Yeah, they should have flown the opposite direction and said that shit, like versus towards the
direction of where the people should be going to. But again, the mob of people were gonna get caught because shuffling feet is gonna sound loud. And then, like you said, the lady screaming for probably her son. She mixed it for everybody.
Yeah. But yeah, so at this point they're like, fuck. And so obviously and rewatching, I'm like, okay, because it did matter. She was, in hospice. She would have died soon anyway. But she gives her life for him. And I remember when we first watched it, it was like, oh, bitch, woke Twitter is gonna be mad at that. The whole time's gonna be mad at that. Not this black woman gave her life for the white man.
Yeah, got him on like the last boat out or something like that at the last minute.
Yeah.
They finally made it. They finally made it to like right where they was supposed to be, but they still needed to get past some of the monsters and stuff. So
she started smashing car windows and shit.
Setting off alarms and stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But I'm like, all right.
Sure. Well, I mean, again, that was slightly smart, but he could have,
whatever.
Y'all could have did
he
something
gets
else.
On the fucking boat, and she plays her iPod on the iHome real loud. She like playing it, and then she unplugs the headphones, and she dies.
Let the music all out and play loud and shit. Yeah.
Could have got that pizza if she got on the boat. No, actually, she probably couldn't have.
Yeah, she would have got some different kind, but it's fine.
Because I mean, weren't the
pizza?
So is everything in like the New York State? Well, I don't remember where the first one takes place. Like
the area. Know. If it did, it'd be like northern or something because it was more like a rural area.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, well, shit. If y'all getting them off out of New York. Where y'all taking them to that don't have monsters if the place just got hit by meteors? Like, where did they go?
That just mean there's meteors everywhere. Like, they didn't know that yet. I mean, I'll say it was cool to see a different location because, again, like the first two, outside of the opening scene, and that was like a small town of the second one, that was like the first day that the shit happened to that family. Was the new, just seeing like a new type of location, a big city, how it affected that,
Yeah.
But again, it didn't add anything.
No, it was just somebody's perspective from the same day, same.
Yeah. It's just like being like, A Quiet Place. This is how it happened in Detroit, like, because again, with the second one, we saw the first day too, so it's, we got how intense that first day was. Only difference really was big city, like.
Yeah. Like a different location, different person. So it wasn't a bad movie.
No, not at all.
So I enjoyed it, but yeah, we didn't need it.
It wasn't needed. Yeah, it wasn't needed at all.
It definitely startled me at different points because
it has some good scares.
To jump out and follow them and
yeah. It was some moments like the one where they were in that building, and I think it was like a suitcase or something stuck in the revolving door.
Oh yeah,
And the
they got
moment he
them
moved it,
stuck.
they ran out and they started coming down the bus. I said, oh shit! Like that was so. Um. So then, with that, I guess we can go ahead and rate it. I'll give it watchability. It wasn't boring at all.
No, I would watch.
Um,
I've watched it again. Like you, yeah.
yeah, yeah, I would watch it again. Like especially if I'm doing like a rewatch of all the movies, I would
Oh yeah, I would watch them all
rewatch
in
it.
order for sure.
Kill count, definitely. That's like a given, I think.
Yes.
um,
If I didn't have it in any of my other ratings for like almost anything other than the Scream movie, because that was only other
yeah.
where it wasn't a lot of high. Anyway, yeah, high kill count.
Oh yeah.
I got
definitely.
it in this movie for sure. People's dying left and right.
Consistently. Not as much gore because we don't see the dying.
No,
We know we don't see it. Killer fear factor, yeah. I mean, those things are fucking terrifying. And
I mean, I can't make no noise. I can't even sneeze.
I'm about to say, bitch, that mean I can't smoke because I'm gonna cough.
I can't. I just need to sit down in the bubble for like. I just need to sit down and not move because I'm clumsy. And you know what I do when I'm
Yeah.
like, you know how you make all them noises when you about to fall.
I just move to a fucking or keep water running.
That's all I got. I'm living by a river.
That's it.
Ocean. Where's the waves all the time? Like right off the beach. Fuck it. In a hut.
And
so
then,
in high tide, it don't really mess nothing up.
Waterfall.
Okay.
Right next to a waterfall.
Oh, get you a
Call
good
me
little
TLC,
cave.
bitch. Call me TLC, bitch. I am chasing waterfalls. The last one is cinematography, and it wasn't much of a visual film in that sense. So
no,
I'm gonna give it that. So then that comes out to a 3 out of 5. I think that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay. Yeah. 3 out of 5. Yeah, I fuck with that. Okay. So it wasn't too long, and now we got time for the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me eat the rest of my potatoes real quick.
Okay. Well, we can take a quick little break. Pause.
When we saying monsters, does it count?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a fucking monster.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Let me look at my list real quick.
So yeah, so we are doing our top 5 monster movies. And then I have my places ready, so I guess I can start.
Okay.
So 5th place, I put Crawl. It's the one with the alligators or crocodiles, whichever one. So basically, I forgot where the woman lives or whatever, her family and stuff, but I want to say New Orleans, somewhere around there. But it's a hurricane, and a levee breaks, and alligators get into the cities.
Of course.
There's a few, which I was like, oh, that's like a real thing. They got like you don't think about that, but there was some that got into the basement of this house, and like, or like the not even the basement, the crawl space, matter of fact. And the dad had to go down there for something, and he basically got bit by one. He had to crawl into this. Well, he had to crawl into this other space that the alligator couldn't reach, and stay down there because it was like fuck. And then his daughter, she's like in a like super amazing fucking like swimmer. She's like on the team and shit, and swimming her whole life, like on some Olympic level type shit. And she has to save her dad in this house that's rising with fucking water and alligators. And I was just like, what? Yeah, it was crazy.
Damn.
It's the movie is crazy.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, and it's just like it's like 3 alligators. It is, yeah. So it's called Crawl, and definitely check that shit out because I was stressed the whole movie. Like, oh wait, there's more than one. There's like a part where she like gets away from like is crawling back from one, and there's another one behind her. Chop that bitch leg. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
They move fast too. For them, they move very fast. You wouldn't think
so. Be so big. Yeah.
So
okay. Your 5th place.
Gremlins.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
That was like
Those little
I have a
bastards.
T-shirt with the Gremlins on it. I used
Yeah.
to want a Maltese to name him Gizmo, but I got Dolce instead. But
One
that's my
day.
shit. Especially part 2 when they started talking. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
holding talk shows on. I'm like, not the Gremlins. Like, it's such a funny, cute little monster movie. Like, that's just one of my favorite little go to. Like, let me watch it, especially around Christmas because it's set around Christmas. It's a Christmas movie. It's Christmas.
Yeah, I can see that. It is. The second, I like the second one better, but they're both good.
Yeah.
But the second one is fun as fuck. Like, it didn't like no one like behind the scenes. He just wanted to try anything he could. With the second one, he's like, fuck it, this dude literally.
They were in there. That was in that office building fooling. So I believe,
yeah. Okay. My fourth place is Slither.
Okay, I know that one. I know that one.
Yes. Oh, it makes my skin crawl.
Yes, it makes me itch.
It's so fucking gross. It's so gross, but it's so fun. Yeah. It's the whole idea of, you know, invading a small town like that. That trope isn't new. But it's just so effective when it's done right, and it was eerily done right. Like,
to me.
Yeah. It's and it feel like a classic B horror. Like, it feel like some drive-through shit that you go see like at the drive-through or something. Like, I enjoy it. In the part with the fucking bathtub, it was like calling up. Just it felt like Freddy Krueger. It also felt gross, and it just made me. I'm just like, bitch, get out of the tub, please, get out of the tub right now. Okay, in your fourth place,
Tremors. We had them on VHS growing up.
Yeah.
When I say my mom likes to like sci-fi things that she know. Like, we ain't got no worms that's gonna dig through the ground, come eat you up in all your cars
that we know of.
Hey. But Kevin Bacon, that's the only fucking person I can remember. Oh, Reba's in the movie, duh. Reba's in the movie. But the movie's good. I like it. It's funny. But also it made you think about like what's under the ground in the desert. Because that's where it's like pretty like primarily shot out of like the middle of the desert of nowhere. So in like the mountains.
That's another small town invasion trope. Like,
and it was legit just like town. 10 people.
Yeah, legit.
And almost everybody else died. Too. I think they only like 3 people lived in the first.
Yeah, they were like sitting on buildings or some shit by the end or something. Yeah.
Yep, sitting on buildings.
It's
and
been
one
a while.
Literally took down the building. Like, come on, love this movie. Love that movie.
It's I have to rewatch. I think it's like 4 of them. I'll do like a full.
Okay, yeah. After the second one, you can keep everything because even the second one, I just really, really enjoyed the first one.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, so my third place is Quiet Place.
Okay.
The very first one. Like I said, I think the third one was good. Day one. I think the second one was good. But the first one, that introduction to this world was just like, oh shit. Like that first watch had me on edge.
Yeah.
And then again, the monsters are fucking scary. That's like actually fucking scary.
It's what you think a kid is drawing when they draw a little monster on their papers. That's what they draw.
Oh my god, yes. I can totally see that.
Yeah.
I can totally see that. Yeah. Oh shit. That's trippy, but yeah, I can see that. But like it takes me back to the scene when she's having the baby. I think that was the most anxious I was. Because I mean it's childbirth. First off, how the fuck are you about to keep this quiet? Because even if you don't make no noise, a crying baby is coming out.
Look, I just did not. It made me think about The Walking Dead when Beth had her baby. I'm just like, how does baby last so long? How your pregnancy last so long?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, even Maggie eventually. Yeah. Your third place.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me.
My third place. My third place was It. Tim Burton, Lord, Tim Curry.
Mm.
Tim
Okay.
Curry's
Okay.
version. That because I seen it when I was a child. It scared the living crap out of me. Like I wasn't afraid of clowns because it was just like, why you keep popping up in places and turning into things and just like,
Yeah.
no, you scary. I don't like that. You scary.
I don't like this. Oh yeah, listen, I see it all the time. After I first saw it, like the old one, I pissed on myself for like 2 weeks because I wasn't. I don't. Like I hadn't seen nothing like that, and I was just like, bitch, what? Huh? Like, what is this? That shit terrified me. But shout out, I actually prefer Bill Skarsgård's version. Like I love Tim Curry, but
for me being more, I don't know, maybe in my adult years, I'm not gonna be like frightened for real. But like I was as a kid,
mm-hmm.
but the newer version of it was just like perfect casting. From from younger to older to the second one, it was really good. Like it was good.
Yeah.
The comedy in it was hilarious. It was top tier comedy.
Top tier. Yeah.
The horror was there. Him snatching up that little boy in that glass house and him just like biting the fuck out of him and the blood going everywhere. Like
yeah, it was so yeah.
No, I enjoyed the remake for sure. It's good. That was definitely a remake that could stand up next to the original.
Oh yeah. I feel like now if I was to be afraid, the newer one would actually scare me. The new It.
Oh,
there
absolutely.
Were some scenes that had me like, wait, like there's like the doll like look he does of like I can't even. I don't even know.
When he makes his eyes do the thing, yeah, he can just.
Yeah, he just
really
like
does
sits there and drools. Yeah, and so like looking at like a piece of fucking meat or something. Like it's like.
And then how he moves.
But again, Tim Curry's is great. I just don't think I would be afraid of Tim Curry's version now.
He gives me kind of goofy vibes.
Get the fuck out of my face. All right, get on with that crazy shit. Like that's yeah. Okay, so we're on second place. Okay. My second place is The Thing. And that's interchangeable with either the 80s version or the 2011 one because I love the 2011 one. Like, I actually think I like it better. But
I don't think I've seen the 2011 version, but I've seen the original version.
Watch that. It's technically a prequel and a remake. I don't know what the fuck.
It's some stuff.
Because if you look up how they made, like, even the answer to that question is like, yeah, it's kind of both. Bitch, what is it?
Okay. That's what you just gotta be
it's
like.
It's so fun. But the alien in it just the idea that it can be one, both anybody, but two, also these grotesque like forms of like whatever the fuck it wants to take too at the same time is just like ew. Because it always turns into the craziest. Like there's like the one, this is in the first one. They do something similar in the 2011 one, but this head like sprouts these like almost spider legs, and then these snail eyes come out of it, and it's just like the weirdest looking. Like to this day, it's like ew.
I have to watch both of them now because I can't even really recall.
That shit looks gross.
Yeah, that sounds like a time for this weekend to watch a couple of these.
Oh, The Thing is again, both are great, but the 2011 version I prefer. What's your second place, love?
My second place is Jeepers Creepers.
Hey.
Never wanting to be stranded on the back road in the country. Never. From Texas Chainsaw Massacre to this, like just. Also, I can mind my business, so I wouldn't be in his business. But just being back there with him would be too much for me. Seeing that truck
jumping in bodies around, that's crazy.
You, like the first time I saw it, and I'm just like him following the man that always dies in almost all his horror movies.
Justin Long.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
like just sitting there watching it, like this big rusty thing, it's scary, it's barreling down on you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm nervous. What are we doing? We just saw him drop a body somewhere. But what really got me in the first one was like, why would y'all go back and looking at the thing? Just go to the police.
They ain't got shit to do with
having
me.
ass. Like, what are you doing? Looking for clues? Like, you not the Scooby-Doo.
What if it was you
gang.
down there? He was like, what if it was you down there?
Then go to the police. I'm probably dead.
Like,
You can't
chances
save
are.
me. You gonna be next to me. Go get help. Go get
Like, who the fuck did you think you were?
Superman,
Fucking
Batman.
Power Ranger? Like, I don't.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, even though I enjoyed the movies for the most.
Yeah.
I don't really think I have any bad things to say about Jeepers. Like that scared the crap out of me as a kid.
Yeah. Hell yeah, still. You know, like there's some movies I think that have that effect on you, or certain things that you, even as an adult, won't play with. Are like
the
you
logs
know,
on the truck from Final Destination won't be on nothing. No pipes, no logs, no get. I gotta go. Final Destination.
Yeah. So that makes sense. I was gonna say real quick, my favorite out of them is the second one. I watched that the most.
That's the one with the high school
2
kids
is my
on the bus,
shit,
right?
Yeah, on the bus. That shit was
him
crazy.
licking that window. It's in there.
Yeah,
forever.
Insane. Okay, so then my first place is The Mist.
I thought about putting that on. It almost made it.
I can watch that movie any fucking time, any day. I love The Mist. I love how I just love Stephen King's writing, but I love how the idea of it is like it's not just monsters outside; it's monsters in here. Like people are fucking monsters too. Because they just start to slowly lose their fucking minds and become like these like super religious fanatics and shit. And I just think of like the main like leader of the shit, that lady, and she's just such a bitch. It was. Oh my god, somebody kill her like a monster. Like you look at these characters like monsters while there's real fucking monsters outside that are like, again, completely grotesque. Like just crazy shit. And it's like, I think I would imagine his inspiration was like some type of H.P. Lovecraft kind of thing, but The Mist is my shit, and those monsters is crazy. And the ending, and the fucking ending to this day. Sorry, real quick, because y'all some hoes. Not to say
I would have had to get taken out by the goddamn aliens before you was gonna shoot me dead, and then you didn't even have the nerve to just off yourself too.
Oh. You like ain't enough bullets? Well, like. So I almost feel like that's what he get. Like, it's kind of what you get.
He can commit suicide at any point. Fuck him. Fuck them.
Yeah. Fuck all them. I mean, like the old people, okay. They like old as shit. They like shit. We probably ain't gonna make it too much farther. No way. All right, let's knock these old motherfuckers off. We're still young. We can run.
Like the kid, bro. The only one I felt bad for was the kid. Like
he ain't got no choice. He all sleep and shit.
Screaming when it cleared up and everything. Like this, what you like you said. This is what he get. Like,
this is what you get.
Killed your whole family. Y'all should have died together, getting got by the aliens. If nothing, that's how y'all should have went.
Right.
My number one is Alien.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Alien is, and I watched, I think all of them pretty recently, and I was like, yeah, like it just burst out of people, like, hey, y'all, I'm here, and then scurries
and knowing that,
and comes back in this big, drippy, gross thing that is literally taking no prisoners, and he's fucking up everything. He's eating all of y'all. Yeah, Alien is my jam.
I love it.
I love Alien.
I do too. I love the whole. I gotta see the new one, so I can get the full timeline. Even though
it's a long one,
makes sense. It is. Especially if you add Alien versus Predator. But
So look, I was just
Um,
getting ready to say, like, in my list it says Alien/Predator, and then Frankenstein was next to it. Like those two was slashed on my, because yeah, the old ass Frankenstein too.
yeah.
Not that it's scary, but
OG. Yeah, I get it. Because I look back, I feel like a lot of the horror back then, but like for the time, yes. But I'm like, now some of it wasn't. Y'all ain't doing enough. Like, and I think we got so much since then that it's hard to. But I appreciate the classics.
I still
some
watch
of it
it
just
and
don't.
like with the horror eye. Like this was some good. Like
Yeah,
knowing of when it came out, like this still some good. This some good cinema.
yeah. Because I was thinking about Nosferatu recently, and that shit came out in the 20s, and I was like, whoa. I see why motherfuckers is terrified. Like, um. But the other part, what movie was it again that you said? For your number one?
Oh, Alien/Predator.
Okay, yes, that's what I was gonna say. My favorite is Aliens, the second one, but I'm gonna do a rewatch of all of them before I see the new one. And if you want, we can do a list like that, like rank the Alien
Oh yeah, we
movies.
can rank them. Okay.
Yeah,
Do that.
I love fucking Alien too, so I'm down. Um, yeah, look at that. That was a nice standard time frame. 45 to an hour. Look at that. We're right at the um so next time y'all see us, we will have the official background um for the cover because I'm trash. I've been a little behind. Quite behind, but that is okay because y'all still fuck with me.
Life.
And I appreciate it.
Life.
Right.
You
I'm
know,
getting back to
a
it. I'm getting back
reset
to
needed
it.
to happen, you know. And now we rolling
Yes.
again.
Yes.
You know.
We back on it. Um I appreciate you again for doing this, my lovely scream queen. Let the people know where to follow you, find you, all that good stuff.
You guys can follow my business page on Instagram at B Chantel Catering. And then I don't know my Twitter handle at the moment, but I got one. I'll be on.
She got one.
I just don't know what it. I really don't know what it is.
I want to say it's the I bake shit, but I don't.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
for
It's
certain.
either the in my personal Instagram is I bake, but the Twitter might either be I bake or it's Chantel B with some underscores. It's one of the two.
Okay.
Because I ain't changed it in years.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so y'all just keep rocking with us. It's gonna be a fun season. I did want to do another like a new segment, but I don't know if like you would have that and I should have said something already. But maybe, it was horror movie kill of the week.
No, you didn't tell me that, but okay.
I know, I thought about it. And I mean, I have one.
Oh, I have an idea for Halloween though. A list like our favorite, not necessarily like Halloween movies, but like Halloween themed horror movies in general.
Oh, okay. I'm down.
Yeah.
Do you want to do kill of the week? I have
Yes.
one. So I can
Yes.
share mine. Okay. Fuck yeah. Okay. All right. Mine is Helen Shivers from I Know She Did Last Summer. Every time I watch that scene, Sarah Michelle Gellar, first I always see Buffy, but it's not Buffy, different character.
It's a character.
Every time I watch that scene, my heart breaks a little bit because it's such a long chase. She's like fighting to fucking survive. And right when she's at the finish line, dumb kicks in. Like she's been made like she has been using her brain. She has been on it, adrenaline rushing. Like, no, I got to live. And the second you are about to be saved to freedom, to help, you stop and turn around.
It's always the turnaround that gets you, ain't it?
Just keep going. I wouldn't be stopping until I am surrounded by people like, please. He trying to fucking kill me. Like, that's my kill of the week.
Okay, let me think for a second. The one that comes to mind, only because I was watching the movie earlier, when Dewey died in the hospital. Being dumb.
Ooh. Yeah, that was a good
Pissed
one.
me smooth off. And you kind of had what was coming to you because why you didn't like why you ain't leave with them?
Yeah.
You knew you wasn't about to stop shit. You wasn't about to stop shit. But he tried. He gave it his best effort.
He
You
did.
know.
He said, "Not today." That bitch said, "Yes, today."
Yes, today.
Nigga, yes. It's time. A side note: Amber is one of my favorite Scream killers. She was fucking nuts in that movie.
Yeah, she was unhinged.
She was nuts.
Like she gave Stu.
Yeah.
She gave Stu at the end when he was like ready to get stabbed. He was like, "Yeah, man." That's crazy in itself. That whole ending with him stabbing each other. Well, with Billy stabbing Stu because he didn't let Stu stab him.
Right.
You're feeling a little woozy.
Feeling a little woozy, yeah.
He played that role.
Ain't nobody stabbing me.
Man.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Fuck yeah. All right. So we're gonna do that every week.
Okay.
Trying to do a list, a review, and a kill of the week.
Okay. Cool.
Fuck yeah. And then occasionally drop a guest in or two. And take it from there. Yes. Actually, I am too. I'll hit you up to the side. But have a great day, love.
You too.
I will talk to you. I'll let you know what the next film is. If you have a list idea or a movie idea too, just let me know.
Okay, cool.
This is your season too. Love you. I will talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye.